welcome to today's workout. This workout is all about core strength. 30 minutes focusing on working all of those muscles in your core. It's going to be about being slow and controlled today. I'm going to say mind to muscle connection a lot, which just means really focusing on those muscles that we want to work. Okay, we're going to get going with our warm up. So when you are ready, jogging it out on the spot or marching, whatever works best for you. Awesome. Okay, so we don't need any equipment at all today. Just you, your body, a little bit of space, a mat if you've got it, because we're going to do a lot of exercises laying down on the floor. So just a nice surface that you can lay on. A carpet will also do. Good. Okay, we're going to go for a little bit of mobility. So let's start with those arm circles backwards. Getting those arms right up to your ears. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then forwards. Nice big circles forwards. Good. And then we're going to go for that twist and reach. Those elbows out to the side, reaching around behind you. Like I said, today's workout's all about being slow and controlled. So just go at your own pace. Good. And then we're going to take it down, opposite hand to opposite toe, reaching right across those legs. Try and keep those legs as straight as you can. And again, keep that back nice and flat. Let's do one more, and then we're going to go into our around the world. Big stretch up, favourite stretch this. Draw in that circle all the way around one way. When you get to the top, you're going to go around the other way. Again, draw in that circle as big as you can, especially if this is early in the morning. You want to wake up all of those muscles in this warm-up. Last one, all the way around and up to the top. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go for some of those walkouts. So down through that spine, out into that plank, slowly dropping those hips down. When you're at the bottom, you can give it a little wiggle, and then you're going to bring it back up. Slowly again, rolling through that spine, all the way to standing, and then you're going to go again. Just take your time with this exercise. Really want to stretch everything out. Awesome. We're going to do it one more time, all the way down into that cobra, dropping those hips. And then we're going to stay down on those hands and knees, and we're going to warm up those wrists. So those fingers facing forwards, just rocking backwards and forwards over those wrists. Good. And then you're going to turn your hands to the side, and you're going to rock side to side over those fingers. Good. And then if you can, turning those hands all the way around towards your knees. And again, just with that little rock backwards and forwards. Awesome. Okay, let's take it up into our downward dog. Bum in the air, chest towards those legs, and then you're just pedaling out those heels. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Awesome. And then dropping back to those knees, we're going to do a couple of kneeling rotations. So you're going to drop one shoulder down towards the floor and then twist up to the ceiling. We're going to do 3 on each side. So go at your own pace, but try and twist as much as you can. Really get that body nice and warm. Once you've done 3 on one side, you can change over and then just 3 on the other side. Awesome. Once you've done those, you're going to stay on your hands and knees, and you can do some cat and cows. So our cat and cows, we push our belly down to the floor, stick our bum out, and then pull our belly in, round our back up. Just go in between these 2 positions. Go at your own pace again. Just what feels nice on that spine. Good, I'm going to do one more. And then I'm going to walk it in all the way up to standing. And then we're just going to finish off with those knee hugs and quad pulls, just to make sure those hips are nice and warm. Good, and then our quad pulls, you pull your foot up towards your bum. Awesome, one more on each side. So today's workout, guys, core strength. This is a 40-20 round, so it's super slow and controlled. Each exercise we're going to do for 40 seconds with 20-second rest in between. And then we're going to flip the exercise up the other way and do it again for 40 seconds, okay? Sounds strange, but it will make sense once we get going. We've got 5 different rounds in total, and we will repeat each round twice through. That's it, okay? So our first exercise to get this core nice and warm is going to be a dead bug. So you're going to start on your back. And you're gonna have your arms and legs in the air. We're going with coordination test for the first one. So opposite arm to opposite leg comes out behind you, okay? If the arms are too much, just concentrate on those legs. You're trying to get that heel as close to the floor as you can, pushing that back down, okay? Right, team, down on the floor. We're gonna go straight for it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you're pushing that back down. We're engaging those muscles in your core. Opposite arm to opposite leg, go backwards. And then we keep that back nice and flat down onto the floor. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can lift your head up. That just engages some more of those muscles in your core. But remember, we've got 30 minutes of core work today, guys. So take your time. Awesome. If it's too much with those arms, we're just going with those legs. You don't even have to get your heel all the way out. Just go as far as you can. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, you guys rest in. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip that round into what's called a bird dog. So exactly the same action, but you're on your hands and knees this time. Okay, you don't want that body to be moving. Okay, that body stays nice and still. Just that arm and leg that moves. All right. When you are ready, team, let's go for it. 40 seconds here. Again, if it's too much moving your hand and leg at the same time, just go for those legs. But think about keeping this core really tight. Nothing else moves other than that arm and leg. Now, if you find this too easy, the level up option is in that plank, which makes it a lot harder. You got to take it super slow and controlled. Good. Even if you're on your hands and knees, think about squeezing that core. Nice, guys. For the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good. Okay, we're going to do those 2 one more time, okay? So we're going to go back onto our back. We're going to go for those dead bugs again. Remember, this is a full core workout, so take your time with it. Use the regressions and the progressions as you need to, all right? Okay, laying on your back, pushing that lower back into the floor, legs up, arms up, let's go. Opposite arm to leg. The whole time, you're imagining you're squishing something under your back, pushing it down into the floor. Slow and controlled. Remember, level up option if you want it. That head is up. We're engaging more muscles in that core. Regression option, just those legs are moving, not those arms. Trying to tap that heel down without letting that back come off. Don't let that back move. 10 seconds to go, guys. Well done. Nice deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go back over to those bird dogs. So on those hands and knees. If you can't quite do it on your feet, but you want to make it a little bit harder on your knees, then move those knees a little bit further away, okay? The more under your hips your knees are, the easier it makes it, all right? When you are ready, let's go for it. Opposite arm to leg. Remember, that body doesn't move. Imagine you're squeezing those core muscles as tight as you can. Also, I always say to people, imagine you've got like a cup of coffee on your back and you don't want it to spill. That's how still you've got to keep the rest of your body, especially as you're transferring that weight side to side. Mind to muscle connection. First time I'm saying it. Squeezing all of those muscles. Really nice, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good, that is our first round done. Hopefully you didn't find that one too difficult. We're going to level it up a little bit now, okay? So grab a drink if you need it. We've got a little extra rest. And then I'll explain the first exercise we're going to do this next round. So that makes sense, hopefully the flipping over. We're going to do the same thing now. We're going to start off with some bicycle crunches. So legs out, and then we're going opposite elbow to opposite knee, finishing in this shape in between each one, okay? Regression option if you need it. Those feet are down on the floor, okay? But again, slow and controlled, pushing that lower back down. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So slow and controlled, opposite elbow to opposite knee. You're trying to get that foot out as far away as you can as you twist. If it is too much up here with those feet up, Then I want you to lay flat, feet on the floor, and then you lift up and tap that opposite elbow to opposite knee each time. But we're going slow, super slow. Really good, guys, well done. You got 10 more seconds to go here. Keep it moving. For the last 3, 2, 1. Rest in. Right, we're going to flip it round into a plank. We're going to go for a step climber. So in that plank, you're going to try and bring that opposite knee across to that opposite elbow. Okay, either down in that plank. If that's too hard, you can do it standing up against a wall, bringing that knee up to your elbow. When you're ready, let's go. So find that plank shape. We're going to bring that that knee towards your elbow, and then back to that plank. Really use those muscles to pull that knee up as high as you can. Good. This is quite a tricky exercise. The higher your hands, the slightly easier it is. So if you want to do it on a sofa or a chair, or like I said, you can do it against a wall, bringing that knee right up towards your elbow. Nice, guys, well done. Less than 10 seconds. Finish it off. 3, 2, 1. And resting. Good. Take this 20 seconds to rest. We're going to repeat those 2 exercises again. So we're going to go back to those bicycles. So we're laying down, back onto our back flat. Again, that mind to muscle connection, making all of these muscles work hard, okay? Right, back to that bicycle. When you are ready, 40 seconds, let's go. Remember, slow and control is the aim of today. No fast movements at all. We're taking our time, concentrating on our breathing, and squeezing all of those muscles. Push that lower back down. Imagine you're trying to squish something under your back. Use that regression option if you need it. Feet on the floor. Good. Come on, team, almost there. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Well done. Again, take that 20 seconds. Rest that core, stretch it out if you need it. We're going to flip it back over and go to that cross mountain climber again, okay? Again, super slow and controlled, really pulling that knee up towards your elbow. Okay, when you are ready, let's go. So find that plank shape, pulling that knee in, and then we're going right back out to that plank in between every rep. Again, concentrating on that breathing, getting that knee up as high as you can. If it is too much, remember, raise those hands on a higher surface or against the wall also works. Final 10 seconds, guys. Finish it off strong. For the last 3, 2, 1, and resting. Well done. Good. Round 2 done. We get that little extra 20 seconds to rest now, so grab a drink if you need it. I'm going to flip up the exercises again. So first exercise this time, we are going to go for a lying leg raise. So you're laying on your back. I want your hands either under your bum to make it slightly easier or next to you. And then the straighter your legs are, the harder it makes it, okay? Our regression, your knees are bent, or you can even do one leg at a time. All right, but that lower back stays pushed down. Right, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're slowly getting those legs as close to the floor as we can and then bringing them back up. Trying to go as slow and controlled as possible. Remember, the more bent your legs are, the slightly easier it is. If you want to do one at a time, that is also fine. Now, your lever up option here is you can lift that head up off the floor while you're doing it. For me, this actually helps me keep my lower back down on the floor, but it's entirely up to you. Whatever you can do. You've got 10 more seconds to go. Really, really nice, guys. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and resting. Awesome. Okay, you guys take a minute to breathe. Next exercise, we're going for our elbow plank hip lift. So we're finding that strong elbow plank shape, and then we're driving our hips up to the ceiling, lifting them as high as possible, and then bringing it back down, okay? Again, raise those hands up to make it slightly easier, all right? When you're ready, let's go. So find that plank, then you're lifting your bum up as high as you can, and then slowly, slowly bringing it back, right back to that elbow plank. Again, guys, super slow and controlled here. Doesn't have to be fast. You can almost hold that elbow plank at the bottom for a split second, just to make sure you're squeezing all of those muscles in your core. Readjust those arms if you need to. Just take your time. 10 more seconds to go. Awesome. For the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good job, guys. Well done. We are officially halfway through the workout now. Okay, you're doing amazing. So we're going back onto our back. We're going back to those lying leg raises. So again, hands on your bum, whatever you need to do just to make sure that back stays flat on the floor the whole time, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. So slow and controlled. Make sure that back stays down. If you can't get your legs all the way, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Awesome. The floor's creaking underneath me. Let's turn this way. Good, that's halfway through, guys. Well done. Nice deep breaths. Trying to get those heels as close to the floor as you can. Really good, well done. Squeeze in this last rep for the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good. Okay, flipping it over. Back onto those elbows, and we're gonna go again for that hip lift one more time. Really think about squeezing that bum, especially as you get down into that elbow plank shape. That helps engage all of those muscles in your core. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lifting all the way up and then bringing it down. Slow and controlled. Moving those hips to the ceiling and down to the floor. Make sure we don't go past having a straight flat back though. Don't want those hips to come too far down. Nice, guys, well done. Just over 10 seconds. Keep that nice controlled pace. For the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Awesome. Okay, that's that round done. You got extra 20 seconds to rest, so grab a drink, stretch it out, do whatever you need to do, and then I'll explain the next exercise. So, first one we're gonna do is a opposite toe reach. So you're gonna lay on your back, those legs are gonna be up in the air if you can, and then fingertips on your ears, and then we're gonna reach up, opposite hand to opposite toe, okay? You don't need to lift much up off the floor for this one. All about slow and control movements. Now, if it's too much with your feet up, you reach in opposite hand to opposite knee. Okay? Right, team, when you are ready, let's go for it. So legs in the air, reaching that opposite hand across to the outside of your ankle. You can use that elbow, pushing it into the floor to help you. Reach up. This is a tough exercise. Don't worry if you can't reach anywhere near your feet. That is absolutely fine. If it does feel too strange, put your feet down on the floor and then you can reach up opposite hand to opposite knee. You might be able to get a little bit more lift. Feel it working that core a little bit more. Good, 10 more seconds to go here, guys. Really nice. Concentrate on that breathing and resting. Good. Okay, instead of reaching for our toes, we're gonna do some shoulder taps now. So we're gonna go into our plank hold on those hands and feet, squeezing your bum, and then we're just tapping opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Super slow, super controlled. That regression option, exactly the same movement, just down on your knees, okay? When you're ready, let's go for it. So find that plank hold, tap in those shoulders. Again, I'm gonna go with a cup of coffee analogy. Make sure it's on your back and you won't be spilling it, okay? You've got to really push those hands into the floor. If you feel your hips moving too much, I want you to drop to your knees, but concentrate on keeping that body dead still. Thinking about squeezing all those muscles in this core to keep that body still. When you're in your plank, think about squeezing your bum. That helps engage those muscles. 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good job, guys. Okay, taking it back over onto your back. We're gonna go for those toe reaches again, one more time. So laying it down, you've got 10 seconds before we start. Nice deep breaths, stretch out that core a little bit. When you are ready, those legs in the air, let's go for it. Opposite hand to opposite toe. Pushing that elbow right down. Good. Doing those nice deep breaths. Awesome. Keeping it slow, keeping it controlled. Remember, guys, if you need to, feet down, reaching for those knees. Might be able to get more engagement in that core here. 10 more seconds to go. Really good. For the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Good job. Okay, we're flipping it back over into that plank. Going for those plank shoulder taps now, okay? Again, even stiller than you kept last time, okay? Mind to muscle connection. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So find that plank first. Tapping those shoulders. The wider apart your feet are, the slightly easier it makes it because you have a bit of a wider base. So if you're finding it too easy, try and put those feet together, but you're still not allowed to move side to side, okay? Means you've got to push into that hand a little bit harder, but if you need it, put them a little bit wider and it should help you with that side to side movement. Really good, guys. 10 more seconds here. Remember those knees if you need them. This is tough. For the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Well done, guys. Grab yourself a drink. We have one more round to go, okay? You are doing amazing. Now, this round is all about our holds. We're not going to do any movement when we're in this position. We're just going to hold it still, okay? So first one is going to be on our back. We're going to go for a tuck hollow hold. So this means you're laying on your back. If you can, you're lifting your head and feet off the floor, and we're going to hold it in this position here. Now, this might get quite hard. If it does, you just lay flat on your back, but you're constantly pushing that lower back into the floor, okay? The further forward your knees are, the harder it makes it. Right, team, are we ready? Let's go. So if you can, try and start lifted here, pushing that back down, make sure there's no gaps under your back, and just nice deep breaths. Now, if it's too much with that head off, lay that head down, but don't let that back come off the floor. If you need to put your hands under your bum, that's fine, but make sure you can feel those core muscles working. Don't want to be resting. This is our final push. Nice deep breaths. Good, guys. If you want to level it up, lower those legs down, but don't let that back come off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Good. Whew. Okay, we're going to flip it over and we're going to go into our elbow plank hold. So either holding it here if you can, squeezing your bum. If you need to, regression option is down on your knees, okay? Again, we're going to try and go for that 40 seconds strong hold. Right, when you are ready, let's go for it, guys. No movement, just holding it strong, trying to make sure those shoulders are right above those elbows. That back is nice and flat. Right, wherever you are now, imagine there's a spike touching your belly button, okay? If you let that belly button drop, you're gonna hurt yourself. The same, if you let that back come up, it's gonna hurt. So I want you to just stay dead still. Keep your bum squeezed tight. Hold it, hold it. You got 10 more seconds to go. We can do it. Keep pushing for the last 3, 2, 1, and rest in. Guys, well done. Both of those exercises one more time and then we are done, okay? So taking it back around onto your back. That core should be feeling a little bit tired now. This is when it counts, okay? If we can push through this, this is when you make the change. Right, when you are ready, let's lift up that 40-second tuck hollow hold. Nice deep breaths. Remember, if you need to, That head can go down, but keep pushing that back into the floor. Don't want it coming off. The more you bring your knees in, the easier it makes it. The further away your knees go, the harder it makes it. Come on, guys, you got this. My body is shaking. 10 more seconds to go. Come on. Keep fighting, keep fighting. For the last 5, 3, 2, 1, and resting. Good job. Okay, let's finish it off with this elbow plank. Final 40 seconds of work. I want you to squeeze harder than you've squeezed this whole workout, okay? This is it. Nice deep breath for me, team. Right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. So finding that elbow plank, keeping that back flat, squeezing your bum. Try and keep your head nice and neutral, so you should be looking at the floor in between your wrists. Or you can close your eyes. Go to your happy place. But remember about that spike and that cup of coffee on your back. Keeping everything dead still. Guys, we are at our final 10 seconds. Keep holding, keep holding. For the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And resting. Well done, guys. When you are ready, I want you to try and lay down and then push up into that cobra stretch. Stretch out all of those muscles in your core, because that was a savage core workout today. Good, and then you can push it back into that child's pose. So bum onto your heels. Just let that body relax here for a second. Nice deep breaths. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to go back into that cobra. So again, just dropping those hips down, chest up. Feel that nice stretch in your core. Nice deep breaths as you hold it here. Good. And then onto your hands and knees. And we're going to go for that rotation. So you're going to drop one shoulder down. Feel that nice twist in your body. Couple of deep breaths. Good. And then back onto those hands and knees. And then the other side. Dropping that shoulder down. Feeling that nice twist. Awesome. And then we're going to lay on our back and do our lion torso twist. This is a nice one. So lay flat on your back. You're going to pull one knee up towards your chest and then keep your opposite hand on your leg and then gently let that knee come over across your body, and then gravity is going to bring that knee down towards the floor. You don't need to push it. You can just relax your hand on your leg. You're trying to keep both your shoulders flat on the floor and feel that twist in your spine. Good, and then when you're ready, using that hand to help you back to the middle. Then we're going to change over with that other leg, opposite hand to opposite knee, pulling it up. And then when you're ready, gently bringing it across your body, trying to keep those shoulders down on the floor. And let gravity bring that knee down. Nice deep breaths. Awesome. And then slowly bring it back towards the middle. And then we're going to go into our downward dog shape. So round over onto those hands and feet, pushing that bum in the air, pushing that chest towards those legs, pedal out those heels. And then you can slowly walk those hands in towards your feet, rolling all the way up through your spine, up to standing. We're just going to finish with a couple of stretches standing up. So we're going to go with that one arm up and over. Feel that nice stretch in the side of your body. Good. And the other side. Up and over. Awesome. And then those shoulders, that one arm across your chest. Looking over that other arm. Good. And the other side. Awesome. And that, guys, is us done. That was super slow, super controlled, but hopefully you felt those muscles in your core switch on. Absolutely smashed it. 30 minutes workout done. Really, really good. I will see you again soon for another workout. Bye.
Amazing. You absolutely smashed that workout. Comment below how you found it. If you enjoyed it, my full workout library is now live with weekly workout plans and new workouts being uploaded every single week. If you want more from me, I am still offering my free consultation calls where we can have a chat and figure out how I can help you. Remember, consistency is key. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.